Boomflower! Good evening, this is BelGeode and we are back with some DCS World 1.5. Woohoo! Alright, so it has been a long time since I've flown this sucker right here. The MI-8 HIP. Oh, I love this helicopter, but I have not yet tried it out in DCS World 1.5, let alone DCS World 2.0, which I still need to get the proper module so that I can use that. But I figured tonight what I want to do is get back to my quote-unquote roots, so to speak. One of the most popular videos that I've done for the DCS series has been a Spetsnaz video, so it's about time we did a part 2. So I came up with this little scenario here, and we're out in the middle of nowhere. And we're going to get right to it. So let's go ahead and read the situation. Spetsnaz is back to show off their counterinsurgency skills. The town of Zestafoni has been beset by a group of Georgian insurgents calling themselves Crimson Scimitar. Don't ask, it's the first name I could come up with. They currently have the block of the power station and a sizable portion of the industrial sector under control and have begun moving vehicles into the area. We're unsure what they want with the region or what they plan on fortifying it with, but they will not get the chance to dig in. Here's our objective. As helo for the elite Spetsnaz unit, you will be embarking a 6-man commando group and dropping them off at a hot LZ near Zestafoni. Once debarked, you are free to provide aerial cover for your Spetsnaz units while they wipe out insurgent presence. Bonus! If possible, try to neutralize any identified insurgent vehicles. Woohoo! Alright, I don't know about you all, but I am ready and raring to go. I have not flown this thing in ages, so I'm not gonna lie to you folks. I'm gonna be rusty. I'm gonna be very rusty, but hopefully I'll be able to shake it off and get the Spetsnaz boys to their destination on time. All I can say is, we're about to find out. Alright, so as I stated, it's been a long time since I've been in this cockpit, and from my understanding, some things have changed for the better. For example, one of the most important things that everybody's been asking about has been those little fans. But we'll get to that in a second, because I want to show you my boys here. I'm sure you remember these guys, little Spetsnaz dudes. I got 4 guys with AK-47s and 2 guys with RPG rocket launchers. Should be enough to get this done. They're really only going up against like infantry and maybe some trucks and stuff like that. So I think they should be able to get the job done. At least I'd like to come home with all 6 of them. But, like I was saying, they do have some new things in this bird, so we're going to go ahead and start it up, and I'll show you all the goodies here. We're going to have our flight engineer in the middle go ahead and do the honors, get some of those circuit breakers going. Now, I'm going to be turning on circuit breakers 1, 2, and 3, which are for all the weapons systems. So we have circuit breaker group 1, circuit breaker group 2, and circuit breaker group 3. Now while I'm at it, if I remember correctly, there's a procedure to turn the radio on. So we're going to flick that down, and then we're going to go over here and put this to AM. And that should allow us to use the radio. So that's all that I need to do for now with the flight engineer. We're going to go to the co-pilot, and we're going to start getting some lights going. Bear in mind the batteries are not turned on, so you're not actually going to see the lights just yet. But I'm getting ahead of the game here. We also want the cabin lights in the back turned on so that the guys can actually see once they get in there. We're going to leave the rest of the lights off though. Alright, let me start the auto start sequence, because I'll be damned if I remember how to manually start this stupid thing. And I'm watching and waiting to see when the batteries are on, so that way I can get the APU started. Okay, we're looking good so far. Liking this. APU is ready to be started, so we'll switch back to the flight engineer's view. Alright, and we're watching that gauge in the center of the screen as it rises past the 6. Okay, APU's got power. Very good, very good. Now to switch back to my view. Straighten up here, and one of the first things that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn on my little fan. You'll see that going in a second here. I should also call for startup clearance, so let me do that real quick here. This is Открытка FARP.
Открытка. 171. Запуск.
171. Открытка. Запуск разрешаю.
Alright, right on time, Svetlana. Thank you so much for that. Okay, rotors are going to take a while to spin up, so I think now would be a great time to call our Spetsnaz boys over to the landing platform here. And here's how we're going to do this. Now this I actually had to program in as part of the mission. It's one of the radio button things under the F10 menu, the other menu. So we're going to call for Spetsnaz, and we'll switch it to their view. And here they come. They are ready and raring to go. I love it. So by the time they get here, our rotor should be just about good to go. We're starting the right engine now, as you can see. So it'll still be probably about a minute or so before I'm ready to launch. Now, one of the key things that I'm really glad that DCS World fixed, which apparently they fixed it back in 1.2, but I didn't even pay attention to it until now. I found out about it pretty much by accident, pulling up one of my old mission files before I decided to create this one. They fixed the capability to embark and disembark troops. Is it disembark or debark? I don't even know. Somebody tell me in the comments. But be that as it may, we can now put troops on board. That's my point. And I am loving the hell out of it. We're going to test this out here today. Alright, one thing I want to do though, I want to get my weapon set. I know I'm going to use rockets for this one, so I want that on. And that's the 8-16-4 switch. I just put it to 4, so a salvo will consist of 4 rockets at a time, basically. Okay, it looks like we're pretty much set to go. And you can see the fan is now going. Okay, good deal. Couple more things I need to do on the pilot side. First, I'm going to adjust the radar altitude warning. I usually put that down to 0 and then pull it up to about 20 meters. So I'm going to pull it up here. You're probably going to hear it go off as the needle itself zeros. And then this thing down here, the autopilot, generally I keep this off. I know they say in real life you're supposed to have it on, and even in DCS they recommend you keep it on. The bird gets way too wobbly for me, so I turn that sucker off. Alright, we're done on this side. Let's go back to the co-pilot side here. There's a couple things I need to do. Let's see. First off, let's go ahead and turn on the fan. You can see that start at the bottom center of the screen there. Look at that. You know how long we waited for those stupid fans to work? I actually feel the breeze now. This is awesome. Even the flight engineer, he's loving life because he's got both of them blowing on him, so he's feeling real good. Alright, let's turn the rest of the lights on. So we want the formation lights and the nav lights. Both of those are on. So pretty much all the lights on this bird are on with the exception of headlights or landing lights. We'll turn those on in a moment. Alright, we are pretty much set to go. The only thing left to do is load up our troops. So here's how we're going to do it. This is built into DCS now. You go to F7 where it says descent, and you want embarking, which is F1, and we're going to select Spetsnaz. There we go. So now the little boys are going to come running, and they're going to load in into the back. Provided, of course, they don't get chopped off by the tail rotor. Nah, they should be fine. Basically, you'll see them just disappear. They won't actually walk into the chopper. See, there goes their commander. And there goes number 2. And they're still a little bit crooked. They won't exactly go the right way. But as long as they're within range, it'll automatically pop them in. Now, the other thing you'll notice with a helicopter is it got a little bit heavier. They automatically add the weight of these troops to your helicopter. So it will change the flight dynamics. We've got... I guess about 600 extra pounds or maybe more. Alright, everyone's on board, so we'll close the clamshell doors. There we go. And I'm going to need to call for clearance to launch. So let's talk to Svetlana one more time.
Открытка. 171. Взлет.
Alright, baby doll, we gotta go. We got work to do.
171. Открытка. Взлет по готовности. Отход по схеме на 300. Подавление...
Okay, well, you heard the lady.
8,5.
We are out of here. And might I remind you, I am still very much rusty with this stupid thing. So we'll see if I remember how to actually convert from vertical flight to horizontal. I know I gotta dip the nose down. Okay, we are above the dangerous altitude. Oh, a little bit of vibrations here. No bueno, no bueno, no bueno. Alright, let's change our attitude here. Sometimes that'll help. Do not want vortex ring state. That would end my trip real quickly here. Okay, but I think we got it. We're stabilizing now. And yeah, I know I should probably keep the little autopilot thingies on, but like I said, it just becomes a nightmare for me to control. I would rather control it this way. And as you can see, I'm stabilizing out. Okay, we're going to bring it up to about 130, maybe 140 knots if we can push it. And I'm going to need to gain a little bit of altitude to get over these foothills here. Now, if you're wondering where we are on the map, we are smack dab in the center of Georgia, pretty close to South Ossetia. And actually, we are leaving South Ossetia right now. We're crossing into the Georgia area. So we're going to pass by Sasher, which I believe is one of the towns that I showed off before. We're going to pass by Creatura, and then we're going to continue following the river down to Zestafoni. You can see I've got a drop-off and a pickup point right down there. So yeah, and this is us marked on the map leaving. Good deal. So yeah, I'm really glad that they fixed that. That's been like a chief complaint of mine. The last time that I did a Spetsnaz video, I had to pretty much script it in that the guys would get out of the helicopter and go into the helicopter, but all of that I had to do manually. This wasn't like an automated thing like it is now, and I'm extremely grateful to Eagle Dynamics for fixing that. I haven't tested out the cargo to see if there were any tweaks made to that, you know, like the sling load onto the bottom of the helicopter, but I promise I will do that at some point in time. Maybe that'll be like the part 3. I don't know, maybe the Spetsnaz guys will need to carry some vehicles into a hot LZ. I don't know. We'll figure it out at some point in time. Alright, so this trip should take me roughly about 15 minutes. You can see in the center to the left of my attitude indicator, that'll be our speed. It's going to be at the 6 o'clock. The needle's at the 6 o'clock. That's pretty much where I'm going to keep it for now. And then we're going to try and stay as level as we possibly can. Thank you to Socket 7 years ago or months ago, well, probably years ago now, for teaching me about the little hover gauge. That's the one in the upper right-hand corner with the red light on it there. That thing is crucial when it comes to flying. So I'm really glad that he taught me about that one, and we intend to use it today, provided, of course, I remember how. Alright, let's go outside here a sec. I love this view. I absolutely love this view. So cool. And as you can see, I've got all kinds of weapon pods on the wings. I've actually got about 80 rockets, because each one of those pods holds 20 rockets. So I've got 80 total, 2 on the one side, 2 on the other. And in between the rocket pods, I have gun pods. And the gun pods have 2 different types of guns. Like, there's guns with green tracers and guns with orange tracers. I'm not sure if they're different calibers or whatnot. But be that as it may, we've got everything that we need to prosecute a mission here. Speaking of which, we should probably turn the lights off, I'm thinking. So let me see if I can go up there. We'll keep the cabin lights on because those are indoors, but we'll turn off all of the exterior lights since we're going into combat here. That should be good. Okay, and we are off. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if you have received your email from DCS from Eagle Dynamics, but you will definitely want to check your email because they pretty much sent out a very lengthy one that outlined a lot of the plans that they have for 2016. I'm going to read you some excerpts of that. Okay, so for starters, Eagle Dynamics is planning on finishing up the L-39 Albatross. We are still owed the L-39 Zulu Alpha version, And of course, we need some training missions for it. So they're going to be working on that. That's pretty much their first priority for the year. They are still working on the FA-18 Charlie Hornet. They anticipate that there should be like an early access version of it later in 2016. They weren't very specific, so if I had to make a guess, probably not till like summer, but don't quote me on that. They're also still working on the World War II planes, so expect to see the Spitfire in mid-2016, and in addition to which, the P-47 near the end of the year. And if I remember correctly, I think one of the third parties, probably Leatherneck, is working on a, a Corsair, an F-4U Corsair, which of course is my absolute favorite aircraft from World War II. Now, as far as the third parties, they are confirmed to be working on the F-5E Tiger II. That's going to be BelSimtech that's working on that one. Can't wait for that one if you saw my FSX episode in Vietnam. And of course, Polychop, we know they're working on a new helicopter, the SA-342 Gazelle. And Leatherneck announced that they are working on the AJS-37 Viggen, which is, of course, the famous Swedish jet that I've always had kind of a love affair with, so I really can't wait to see this one. They're going to be, of course, coming out with the Strait of Hormuz map, which is going to be most likely centered around like the F-18 operations, and of course I'm sure it'll take into consideration the F-14 Tomcat that Leatherneck is still working on, which they haven't announced yet when we're going to be able to play around with that. They're also working on a 1944 based Northern France map, so that is going to be really cool. But I haven't even told you the best that's yet to come. Before I get to the last and, in my opinion, most important item of the newsletter, we're going to go ahead and turn on the weapons here. So I'm going to put the master arm switch to on, and you can see the code for that is letter P. I'll leave the safety switcher off for the time being. When we get a little bit closer to our destination, I'll go ahead and turn that on. But the pièce de résistance, the big thing that made this email such a great email for me, they said that in 2016 it's going to be a big year for aircraft carrier operations. They plan on releasing both the Nimitz-class aircraft carrier and the Kuznetsov-class aircraft carrier as carrier modules. So of course that means they're optional add-ons. You don't have to have them, but considering the fact that they will include working elevators, interior hangar bays, animated ship systems, and the ability to walk around inside the ship, yeah, you're going to want this if you're a naval aviator wannabe. Hey, look, there's a train. Hi, train. That's so cute. So yeah, that has me most excited. I'm going to curb my enthusiasm for now. That was the bulk of the email that they had sent out to us. So if you have opted out for the emails, you're probably going to want to go to the website and check all of that stuff out, because I'm telling you, 2016 is going to be an awesome year. Okay, so let's see. We've got a couple of bridges we need to pass. We also need to pass a power line, and then we should be relatively close to Zestafoni. Once I get back in the cockpit, I'll check the map real quick here. Alright, you know what? Let's go ahead and get everything set to go. I already took the liberty of arming the safety switcher, so we are live right now. And I have it all set for rockets. You'll see where it says active weapon RS. That's what that stands for. And it is set for program 1, which means all of the pylons are active, basically. Alright, okay, we just passed the waypoint, so we're going to want to swing around here. There's a couple of hills we need to get by before we get to Zestafoni, but I'll show it to you once we get there. I'll go to an outside view so you can see as we're approaching here. I am also going to want to slow down because of the fact that we are getting awful close to where we need to be. So let me just pull the nose up a touch here, and you can see my speed is slowly but surely coming down. I'm trying not to gain too much altitude because I don't want us to basically be painted. Oh, there's the power lines out there up ahead. Okay, and then right off in the distance, directly ahead and to the right, that is Zestafoni. The power plant, I think it's a nuclear power plant, and the industrial district is almost directly ahead of us, past those rivers and bridges and whatnot. So our LZ should be on the grass just ahead of that. To be honest with you folks, I don't remember where exactly I put it, but figuring that I would probably forget, I also took the liberty of adding a smoke marker. So once we get a little bit closer, we'll see red smoke, and that will be my clue as to where I need to land. Now, when you're transporting troops, one very important thing is, as far as coming in for a landing, you really want to be Johnny on the spot. Wherever you program these guys to disembark or debark from the helicopter, you're going to want to make sure you land within a certain radius of that. It'll give you the options when you set it up in Mission Editor, but if you do not do that, you will not even get the option to get the guys off the helicopter. So once you get close to the zone where you can actually land and drop your troops off, you will get a little notification, like a little ping will pop up and tell you, hey, you're in the zone, you can go ahead and land your troops. You'll see all of that in a few. I'm just preparing you for it in case you ever decide that you want to make your own missions and involve all kinds of helo-borne operations. Alright, so we got the bridge there, we got a couple of rivers. The second river is the one that we are most concerned with, because our landing zone is just beyond that, in that little green patch there. Of course, everything's green, but, you know, you'll have to bear with it. You can see the power plant up ahead. You can see the industrial buildings, and there's even a little neighborhood behind over by that forest. We're not concerned about the neighborhood, we're only concerned about the area that these terrorists are taking over. And right where that car is along the road, we are going to park just short of there. Okay, the speed is coming down nicely. About 37 knots right now and 855 feet off the deck. I think that's actually off of sea level. That's not radar altitude. Okay, where's my smoke marker, please? It'd be nice to have a smoke marker. Aha! There we go. Red smoke marks the LZ. Drop your troops there and give them cover to take out the insurgents. Whoa, and I'm wobbling again. That's no bueno. Alright. I think I can do this. Honestly, I'm more worried about landing this sucker than I am taking off or fighting with it. Alright. Nice and easy here. If you look to the right of the attitude indicator, you'll see my vertical speed indicator. I do not want that to go below 5. So I'm just kind of gingerly moving the nose up here. Okay, a little bit closer. Where's my ping? Give me my ping, please, so I can drop these troops off. A little bit closer. Gotta be almost there. There we go. That's the ping I was waiting for. Okay, so since I have that on my screen, I can pretty much drop this bird anywhere within this neighborhood, and it will allow me to get the troops off. So we're gonna plop it down right here. Go to throttle idle before I start rolling all over the place, and open the clamshell doors. Okay. So to get the troops off your helo, it's exactly the same as how you got them on. You're going to want to open up your little radio menu, go to F7, Descent, go to Disembarking, and Spetsnaz. And there we go. And I think that might be a little bit of an error. It's really just supposed to say Roger, I think. It's not supposed to tell you everybody's debarked unless they're all debarked. Well, they're not. There's only 4 of them out there. Well, there's 5. Okay, now they're all debarked. Alright, let's close the clamshell doors and we'll watch our boys get to work here. So now they are going to pick up their usual pathing. This is one of their waypoints, is this landing zone. That's how we know that we need to drop them off here. So from here on out, they're going to continue on their regular pathing, and hopefully they're going to knock the crap out of these terrorists. So we'll see that happen here. We'll go to number 3. I love it. It's like the Attack of the Clones here. They're all the same person. And look at our helo looking so majestic over there. That's so awesome. I love that. I'm telling you, I love this helicopter. I kind of wish they would introduce the CH-47 Chinook for the American side, but I don't think anybody has yet stepped up to the plate as far as American helos go. I mean, we have the Huey, which, yeah, the Huey's nice, but it's not exactly my absolute favorite helo. Alright, so there's all 6 of our guys. They hit the road, and I think we can see them. Yeah, there they are. They're off in the distance there. Okay. So now, it's our time to shine. The weight has been lifted, literally, so we should be a little bit easier getting up. And I am going to want to overfly their target area and see what we have to contend with. Provided I can get past the jiggles here. Jeez. That's some serious jigglage. Alright, let's do some recon here and see what we got. Okay, looks like we got 3 insurgents there. There's another 3 across the street, 3 on this side. There's a bunch more over by those trucks, and then it looks like there's 3 more at that little path. Okay. If I had to guess, probably about 14, 15 of them. Alright, we can do this. So we're going to go down the street a little bit, and then I'm going to turn around and prepare for our attack. Hopefully our guys should be able to engage, and we will give them the proper cover here. This is where it's going to get sketchy, because me trying to fly this thing and fight at the same time has never been a very good combination. Seems like every time I go up with this bird, I end up getting my front windshield shot out, so we're going to try and avoid that today. But I do have the fans going, even though I got a cold sweat. Let's see how well I can pull this sucker off. Alright, what's the story down there, guys? I'm going to change my view here. Okay, right here should be good, as long as I can see it. Oh, where we go. Here we go. Oscar team has engaged. Okay. Go get them, boys. Give them hell. We'll back you up. We're coming in right now. Holy crap. There's frags everywhere. Shit. I hope they survive this. Alright, we got our crosshair set. You know what? I think I'm going to take out those vehicles first. So, where are they? There they are. Okay. I think I got one. One more salvo. Okay, we're pulling up. We're out of here. We're out of here. What's the verdict? Boom, flower! Did I get the other one? Oh, I got the second one. And what about the third? Yes! Oh, yeah, that is how it's done, people. Congratulations. You get extra bonus points for taking out the insurgent vehicles with your Mi-8 hip. I love this bird. What can I say? I love it. Alright, we're going to swing around here. I will check the map at some point in time, so don't hate on me for that. I do want to make sure that my little guys all survive, because I can't really see them from up here. Plus, I've got my hands full just keeping this bird stable. Alright, so that was cool. And I have switched it to the gun, so we are on the GUV 624, which I believe should be green tracers. Man, look at all those bullets flying over there. Holy crap. Alright, our boys are obviously going to need help. They're outnumbered, so let me see if I can swing in here. Yeah, they're hanging in there. Looks like they're all caught in the crossfire. Look at that one dude. He's running for his life over there. Holy hell. Dude, get some cover, because I'm coming in. I'm bringing the rain now. Alright, give me some tangos. There we go. There we go. Oh, look at that green shit. Oh, yes, Will Smith would be proud of me. Swing out to the right here. Alright. That's as good a gun run as I can get. Holy crap, I didn't touch any of them. They're still in the middle of the road. Alright, well, clearly we've got to turn around and do this again, because our boys are pinned down, and that is not good. Holy crap, look at that one dude over there. Oh, that's not good. They're probably going to be in a knife fight in a minute here. Alright, right here is good. Turn around. The forward speed is dropping to 0. We're going to get the shakes, but I'm going to push the nose down and try and push through it. Okay, right here is good. We're going to dive for the deck. Hold on to your shorts. Okay, the question is, can I see these guys from here? And the answer is probably no, so I'm just going to spray and pray at this point. I know there are a few on the far side next to that little brown building, so we're going to see if we can tag them here. Okay, at least that tells me where my bullets are hitting. This is a good thing. It's one thing I like about this bird. When you shoot the guns, you swing all over the place. And of course, I missed. Oh no, I got one. There's still 2 left though. Okay. Yeah, there's 2 on that side. There's 3 on the other side. Okay, so we're definitely gaining the upper hand here. When they started, they were totally outnumbered. A couple more runs ought to do it here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on, baby. Come on. None of that. None of that. Almost have to try and induce a vortex ring stake just to prevent this thing from shaking itself apart. Alright, here we go. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go and get these guys across the street here. Get some! Get some! Oh, snap! How did they survive that? Did they survive that? We'll find out in a second. One guy survived that. Oh, wow. You are like the luckiest sumbitch. Hey, look at that. He's trying to shoot at us. Seriously? You got bigger concerns, buddy. You got like a Spetsnaz unit down there. Oh, somebody took him out. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, so we just have the other 2 guys left. And I tell you, that commander is one brave as hell commander. I would definitely not be standing in the middle of the street with an AK-47 shooting insurgents. No, I'd be like behind cover, on top of a building, with a huge-ass sniper rifle like 5 miles away, you know, in safety, relatively. Alright, well, we're going to jiggle ourselves apart again here, so I'm going to go ahead and begin my run. I think that's the road I'm looking for there. Yeah, they are halfway down the road. Alright, this is going to be danger close, folks. This is going to be danger close. I cannot afford to hit my own Spetsnaz guys, so I'm going to aim a little bit higher than I should. We'll see where those rounds land. Oh, shit. I just realized I'm out of rounds. I need to switch weapons here. Oh, crap. Okay, 622 is armed and fire for effect. Okay, I hope I hit something because I am like target fixating here. I'm out of here. Did I get him? I got 1. Yay, I got 1. Okay, so there's still 1 left. And he's in a world of hurt. Because if my boys don't take him out, I will on this next pass. Whew. Okay, so talk about multitasking there. Completely ran out of bullets and had to switch drums, but it looks like now I've got 3442 per drum. 2 drums, of course. And we still have a bunch of rockets. Looks like about 56, but I'm saving those because you never know if we're going to have any more heavy targets that we're going to need to take out. So it's always a good idea to conserve our ammo. Alright, I'm going to do 1 more run with the 622s here. Let's see, where did that hit? It's too far down. Okay. Come on, 1 more ought to do it. Shit. Okay, this has got to hit him. Got him! Ha! Got him! Okay, good deal. Alright, the job is done. And look at that. There's our little Spetsnaz boys. They're heading for the road and heading to the LZ. Very nice, boys. Very nice. Been a pleasure working with you. I'm telling you, these guys are awesome. I don't care what anybody says. Spetsnaz is the shit. These guys kick ass, take name, and chew bubblegum at the same time. Unless, of course, they're out of gum. Okay, so this part is going to get real interesting because, honestly, folks, I don't remember where I set their pickup point for it. So I'm going to bring my speed down as low as I can get. And I'm just going to pretty much follow these guys and see where they end up stopping. Because most likely that'll be where I'll need to pick them up. It may take a little while, so you may see the magic of editing in the middle of this. In the meantime, let's take a look from our RPG dude. Hey, look, it's us! Look at that! Run, Ivan, run! We'll be down there soon to pick you up, buddy. Alright, they are all on the road. It looks like all 6 of them are alive. Actually, let's verify that here. 1, 5. Well, where's number 6? Huh. Oh, there he is. There he is. I see him. He was a little too far away. I couldn't see him. And look at this battle area, folks. Nothing happened to the cooling tank. Nuclear power plant is good. Nothing happened to the drums. Everything looks good. 0 collateral damage. That is how you do a mission. Alright. So now the only thing left on the agenda is to pick up my boys. And I'm going to fly as slow as humanly possible here. So, I will be right back when I'm ready to grab these guys. You know, I really can't fault these guys. They're running as fast as their little legs will take them. They're going, what, 8 knots right now? So, yeah, that's pretty fast for a human to run. Obviously, these guys are in really great shape. You can see us lurking in the background there, just waiting for them to get their spot. Okay, problem is they're wearing green, and I can, like, barely see them on this damn grass, so I gotta wait. Where the hell are they? Hope you can see them, because I sure as hell can't. I'm just waiting for that damn green smoke. Oh, wait, I think I see them. Okay. Okay, yeah, there they are. Okay, so they should be in position relatively shortly, because I believe this is the neighborhood that I'm supposed to pick them up in. I remember choosing someplace relatively flat, knowing that I did not want to roll this sucker down the hill. So, oh, there we go. There's the flare, there's the smoke, and they are ready for pickup. Okay. Now let's bring this bird home. Alrighty, boys, hang tight. I'm coming to get you. Everybody's earned themselves some vodka and whatever the mixer of your choice is. Wait, what? Reports of AAA backup on the road south of us. They're on the way to our location. What? Oh, shit. Okay, you know what? Yeah, good thing I saved those rockets. Alright, let's get out of here. So they are down the road. AAA. Oh, this must be truck-mounted AAA on those Euro 375s. That is no bueno, because if that sucker gets a chance to shoot at us, that's going to end our show today. Alright, where in the hell are these guys? These assholes don't know when to quit. Please let it not be a convoy. That's all I need right now, because I've only got so many rockets, and it launches them 4 at a time. I can't choose any less than that. Is that them? Yeah. Yeah, I think that is them at the crest of that hill there. Yep, that's them. Okay, I'm launching. Got one shot to make this work. Boom, flower! Gotcha! Alright, what did I just hit? That was the Ural. Okay, the Ural is dead. Looks like there's a Jeep that just went off-roading there. But as you can see, the truck is dead. That was my major concern, because that's AAA right there, and that's like some heavy metal. That'll take us out of the sky real easy. Okay, but we still need to get the Jeep because reasons. Probably the commander of the terrorist group here, so I can't afford to have him survive. Alright, where the hell did he go? Ah, there he is. There he is. Okay, let's see if I can tap this bird down. Oh, shit. Wow. I hope those people got homeowners insurance. Oh, I missed. Woo! Yeah. Remember what I was saying about collateral damage? Came really close to having some right there. Wow. Okay, obviously I'm going to need to be real careful about this. Alright, so swing around. Here comes the vibrations. Gain some altitude. Okay, yeah, we're going to need to come a little bit closer to the deck here. Right here should be good. Come on, baby. Push the nose down. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can tap you. My gun sight is a little bit off. I need to aim lower than I think, so I'm going to use the bottom of the gun sight as my guide. Alright. That didn't get him. Okay, what about... Okay, I think I got him. I think I got him. What's the verdict? Yep, he's smoking. Wait for it. Boom flower! You did it! Come get us, please. Popping green smoke. Alright. I know those guys are glad to see me. Woo! And here's our final tally. We have 4, 8, 9, 10 rockets remaining and 3160 times 2 rounds in the guns. Not bad. I can deal with that. I can go home with that. Look at that smoking husk in the ground there. That's what you get, insurgents. Yeah, you don't go up against Charlie Rossi and his friends. It's not a good idea. Not a good idea. Alright, so there's our green smoke. And now comes the really fun part. After gaining all that altitude to pull off this attack run, now I've got to lose it all without shattering myself or, you know, jiggling myself apart here. I'm thinking I may need to go down past where Spetsnaz is and then overfly them and come around the other way. So we'll see how we can pull this one off here. Gotta say, I have a serious love affair with this helicopter. I cannot get enough of this helicopter. And I know my flying is not perfect, so I don't need critiques in the comments, but I just have so much fun with this damn thing. It should be criminal how much fun I have with this helicopter. I don't even need to put the mirrors on. You'll notice my mirrors are black. I'm not even putting them on. There's no point. There is no point. I don't need them. Alright, there's our smoke marker. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and go down to that little forest neighborhood thing. And we'll turn around. And that should lose the rest of my forward speed. And I'm going to use that hover gauge in the upper right. Remember, that's the one that's got the red light there. And we will basically try to keep this thing as close to a hover as possible while gaining some forward momentum, and it should be enough. You can see that the red light just extinguished, so technically we're in a hover right now, except we're kind of swinging off to the left there. But I think that's probably because I am turning our tail rotor. Alright, we're going backwards, so I'm going to push the nose forward. I do want to lose a good amount of altitude, but I also do not want to have a vortex ring state. So once again, it is not going to go below 5 on that very right gauge there, the vertical speed indicator. Alright, we're just going to point directly for the smoke marker, and that should do it. Alright, baby. I know you can do this because we dropped them off, so we have to be able to pick them up. It ain't over till it's over. And I can already tell this is going to be one of my longer videos, but you know what? I am perfectly okay with this because this is the MI8 HIP, and all of my MI8 videos have been longer than the usual ones. So yeah, I'm sure I can make the sacrifice. I do hope you've enjoyed it so far, though. Where are you guys? I do not want to land on your heads. Okay, there's one. I know they're all neatly in a line there. Okay, I think the lead guy is just shy of the green smoke marker. So if I come down a little to the left here, got a lot of forward momentum. Okay, right here should do it. Yeah, this should be great. There's one. Okay, there's two guys right there. Alright, that's our lead guy, so we're just going to put the bird down right about here. And just like we brought the guys on board back at the FARP, we're going to do the same exact thing to bring them on board now. There we go. We are down. Open the clamshell. Can't see anything with all this damn green smoke around. Okay, so there's our 6 guys, no worse for wear, and we're going to go descent, embarking, Spetsnaz. Roger. And there we go. All they need to do is just get in range, and they'll automatically pop inside. So, the downside now, this helicopter is a bit heavier. Getting home is going to be fun. Come on, buddy, we're waiting on you. Thank you. Alright, let's lock up shop. And time to head home. And of course I gotta remember to turn off my weaponry here. So safe, off, and we can get rid of that because we won't need that anymore. Okay, I do want to make sure I choose the right river on the way back because there are a lot of rivers in this area and they're winding all over the freaking place. Alright, let's see if I can turn around without jiggles. Nope, nope. Still got the jiggles. Okay. Let's see if I can turn around without slamming into the ground. That I can do. That I can do. Okay. I'm thinking what we're going to do is we're going to take the road back, and when we get just past the nuclear power plant, I'll hang a right because I believe that will be where the river is that I need. And also it'll give me another opportunity to see a job well done. Look at that. Look at that. Moral of the story, don't be an insurgent. Otherwise, that'll happen. And Spetsnaz is done with you. Spetsnaz and Cherny Rossi. Okay, this is not the river we want, but this is a good indicator that we're heading the right way, so I'm going to swing out to the right a bit here. The river we want is just past that bridge there. According to the map, we are almost pointing in the right direction. Yes, there we go. Okay, so we just need to get past this bridge and then follow the river home. It's that simple. I love missions like this. They're very straightforward. Okay, so since it's going to be a relatively long trip back, I figured I'd give you a little bit more information that I've been reading off of the forums. One thing that I neglected to mention was some of the Flaming Cliffs planes are going to get some love. Actually, hold on. Let me turn my lights back on here. There we go. There we go. Okay. So, you saw in a previous video of mine, I was showing off the new MiG-29 updates that they had. Well, they're also upgrading the flight model for that one, so that is going to be coming as well. In addition to which, they are also going to give some love to one of my personal favorites, the Su-33. That will be, of course, the naval variant of the flanker. That's going to get a new flight model, so pretty much those guys will come in line with the others, like the regular Su-27 and, of course, the F-15, both of which already have their high-end flight models. And I have to say, they are pretty damn good. So pretty much everything will be great across the board. They're also working on combat arms. They're going to have a 2.0 version of combat arms coming out. So basically that'll be an upgrade to how soldiers function, how land vehicles function, how naval vehicles function, and so on and so forth. That is going to be pretty cool as well. As far as the theaters go, they're still working on getting functional air traffic control for Nevada. That's the NTTR map. Hang on, I'm just checking to see where we are. Okay, we're doing good. We're making good time here. They are also working on adding Tonopah Test Range Airport to this, as well as additional casinos and hotels to the Las Vegas Strip, and of course more airfields. Personally, I can't wait to get that add-on, but that'll be coming soon, probably next month. Oh look, it's another train! There goes the outbound train. Choo-choo! All of a sudden, this stopped being DCS and became Train Simulator. Nice. Nice. Alright. Well, we are almost home, so I'm going to cut it short here so that way the video is not too long. Okay, and we are home free. I think I can start seeing the FARP in sight. So, that will pretty much do it for this video. I sincerely hope that you've enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed making both the mission and the video. Oh, it's Svetlana! Yeah, sure thing, Svetlana.
Открытка 171. Разрешите посадку.
I don't know why she told me to contact the tower. I'm just talking to her anyway. Landing gear checks. Okay. Good deal. Svetlana's cleared us to land, so we're going to go ahead and bring this bird in. That will do it for me. So like I said, if you have enjoyed this video, feel free to give me a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. And do me a favor if you could, share this video with as many people as you possibly can. Because you know what? I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers, and I would love to be able to break that mark by the end of February. That would be awesome. Alright, but for now, I'm going to have you all watch me bring this bird in and offload my troops, so I will talk to you soon. This is BelGeode saying ciao.